Don't you just love things that are automatic? You push the button and it happens. It just goes. It does what it's supposed to. Automatic. I'm going to talk a little bit about your thought process that's automatic. We refer to that as automatic thought. Automatic thought is the way things are ingrained in our brain, and it helps us to perceive situations or people or children, as we're focusing on today. You know, I have this perception when I see certain things in the hallway, see the way kids might be walking or talking, kids who have headphones on, and when I go to tell them to take them off, they look at me like I'm nobody. I have an automatic thought about that child, and you do too. And usually it's not a very nice one. We have that about everyone. It's part of the way we're wired. In order to change that automatic thought, we got to be able to perceive things differently. Step out of our own box, if you will. I'm going to give you an example that as adults, we struggle with on a daily basis. Here's a power struggle we can all relate to. You're driving along, having a pretty good day, starting to get dark outside, a little snowy, a little ice on the road. And as you're going along, what happens behind you? The dreaded tailgater. Think about what happens to your automatic thought process at this moment. As that person gets this close to your bumper, what do you start doing? You start getting into a power struggle and you don't even know it. Your automatic thought about that person is, well, let's just say you have some choice names for him. Now think about your behavior and what happens. You start to be totally impacted to the point that you can't even pay attention anymore. You start looking in the mirrors. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What am I gonna do about this? And you got kind of a bag of behaviors that you reach into. We know what those behaviors are. Sometimes it's to be the passive one, just kind of go really slow and them go slow. Or maybe you slam on the brakes and cause an accident. Now you'd rather do that than let them get around you, right? That's when you've let your automatic thought take over your perception. The person behind you may have no idea what they're doing. Maybe they do, but does it really matter? We run into this with kids all the time. If you can change your perception about that tailgater, you won't run into that power struggle, and then you can just drive along and continue having a pretty good day.